Lines in 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, folks, I got a poem for you. Roses are red, violets are blue. Who's scoring high? It's the Chezy Poofs. All right, I'll be here all weekend, folks. I'm contractually obligated. 55-43 out of the autonomous period. Red taking a strong lead, 9-7-1, 55-07, and 6-94. Ooh, Algae up, in, and out of that barge. Again, twice in a row for the Red Alliance. Oh, they just cannot keep them inside the net. Blue Alliance taking advantage of that. They're catching up now a little bit. Now Red's expanding the lead. Never mind. Blue's not catching up anymore. 62-38. They're Popcorn Penguins over on the Blue Alliance. They've gotten Algae in possession. They're putting that up into the blue side net. Over on red, we've got 694. That's Stipulse. They got an Algae up in their net. Robotic Eagles, Spartan Robotics, putting up Coral for the L4 positions for the Red Alliance. 30-point leads for Red. How is Blue going to recover? I'll tell you how, by putting an Algae up 1-2 for the Red Alliance. No, Blue Alliance, just kidding. Blue Alliance robots putting up Algae for the Blue Alliance team. You could put up Algae for the Red Alliance team. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ooh, 254 got a Coral jammed inside their robot. Thought we fixed that. Oh, well. 62-38 decided, you know what? We're going to carry the Blue Alliance now. Oh, look. 254 has unjammed themselves. Something they definitely should have been practicing more often. 189-147. Red Alliance has all but got this in the bag. It's going to come down to our climbs for the end game. If Red Alliance has a very bad end game and Blue Alliance has a very good one, maybe Blue can cinch out the win. But never mind. Red's got a pretty good end game. 3 seconds remaining. It's going to come down to a hope and a prayer for the Blue Alliance, but maybe that's all they need right now. Our scores are in 240 to the Red Alliance, 183 to the Blue Alliance. A great match played by all. Let's throw it over to the RoboSports Network for our analysis.
Yet another unicorn match, but we see 254 even getting the 3 rank points, dropping from second all the way to 6th place right now.
Just goes to show how tight the top teams here are in terms of those rankings. But let's break down that match a little bit. Aiden, what did we see?
Yeah, we were expecting a lot more presence on the Algae from the Blue Alliance, especially with the Popcorn Penguins. Right off the bat, both Red and Blue really struggling. They're passing the Algae back and forth. We see a couple roll over to the Red side of the field. It is just not looking super hot at the barge off of the rip. But eventually, the game gets going. People start figuring out there's a little bit more pace. We see on the scoreboard here, Net Algae, Red Alliance has found their groove at one point, grabbed what they could, tossed it up there, and that starts giving them one heck of a lead to begin with. And then all the while, Popcorn Penguins dedicating their time trying to match on the barge, having some issues there. Meanwhile, 254 having some issues with the Coral, getting stuck a little bit, needing to shake it out. And there becomes a point in the match around the 45-second mark where it's just, hey, I think we're going to take the L here. let's just get as many ranking points as we can. And we saw an excellent pivot by the Churobots and by 254, just getting down to the wire with scoring that coral, making sure that they had the necessary levels to get the ranking point. They had the algae that they needed thanks to Popcorn Penguins, and Blue is really just trying to pull out of a nosedive at the last second there. They get it done. We get a unicorn, right?
Yeah. They, like you said, they pull out, they get the last few coral. They give up points. They don't go for the full, climb, everybody up in the air. But in the end of those points, wouldn't have mattered either way. So smart play on their part. Smart play from both lines. And again, Red Alliance, we can't say enough. They did it. They actually got all those points, managed to beat this really good Blue Alliance. So we'll take it over for match number 26 coming over here. Over on Red, we've got the Citrus Circuits. They had a couple issues earlier on in the day, but they've been coming back and showing what they can do here on the field.
Absolutely. They'll be going up against Blue Alliance, probably led by 44-14 High Tide, who are joined by 80-33 and 60-36. A great all-around Lions who's definitely going to give them a run for their money.
Yeah, and of course, our friends the Pumpkin Bots. I think the Pumpkin's underneath your seat, Sarah, somewhere.
Pumpkin's in hiding, I think.
There we go, Pumpkin.
And Pumpkin's in hiding on the graphic, too. That does appear to be 5507. But the Pumpkin Bots will be in full force with their L1 ready to rock. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how they fit and find that niche. We've been seeing the specialists and how they pop up in different alliances and seeing how they get played around depending on just how that matchup goes. So Pumpkin Bots, they've got a pretty good alliance with them. They are no slouch themselves. We saw them put up excellent coral scores in L1, getting their last match pretty close. But, only time will tell, and we may as well move along.
Yeah, let's take it over to the field for qualification, match number 26.